Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Diggs. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. He'll return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Shoots it to the left. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion on first down, now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Pulls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. A 3rd and long coming up here. They want to just keep throwing it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Going to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll go right back to it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Getting some heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Koch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He looks that one in nicely. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. He makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying play action. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. On that play action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Makes the grab. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Hand off from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. The Wolverines get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to power their way ahead. Finds a crease at the 20. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. He leaves it with his back. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up a 4 down to the 13. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Avery. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Fast motion from the offense. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They're bringing heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught downfield. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
This one's complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They keep attacking through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 3rd down play from the gun. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
From the gun, the ground game. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And it's right down the boulevard. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out in the first half, they'll take the knee, content with the lead they have, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Caught behind the line. It's Koch. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll just keep slinging it. He finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Garner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Give to the running back. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the RPO, complete. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to get it through the air. Wide open downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So The offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
Leaves it with the running back. Twist his way through. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Ball start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the run. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Terrapins get it past the sticks. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after it. Gets it out quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Powers through the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to add another. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth.
Fellas, few matchups need as little explanation as to just how intense as they are as LSU and Alabama, and we've got the latest. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wolverines. They move on top here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCLA dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss.
And he's still running after the move.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Koch. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Got his man quickly. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Bulls his way forward. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Finds a tight end. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. The aerial assault continues. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Late in the game, fourth quarter, who's going to step up? Just a few seconds ago, it was the offense coming up with a big play offensively, but how about the defense answering with a sack of their own?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. Snags it. And he is stopped out of bounds, well short of the goal line. Not even close, as this defense would not let him get in. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.